Suzuki Bandit 600 on a 2002 plate, 34,000 miles on the clock, in silver, as you can see. Okay, it's got a pair of Avon Storms front and back, not brand new, but they aren't far from it. There's tons of meat in them. He's obviously had them replaced as a pair, so they're really nice. You see the back one in a second. Right, disc is all good, no undue lip in there. I also know it's had brake pads at both front left and right on the rear, replaced really recently for the MOT as well, so that's pads all round. Fork seals are good, they're not leaking. Front guard is all good, there's no damage to that, no split cracks. Likewise with the headlamp here, and the screen, nothing to pick out at all. Mirror's okay. One odd mentioning that you won't pick out on the camera, some tiny little marks in on the end there, that's all good. Likewise with the brake lever, I don't know if you can see it, some tiny little marks, and with the bar end weight, but it's probably from where people push them down the side of their houses in the alleyways and one thing or another. Top fairing's all good, it's got some, again, some tiny little marks around here, but nothing horrible, no splits, cracks, dents, pings, dings. Same with the tank, that's all good. You'll see the other side in a minute, there's no scratches, leg, zip marks, anything like that, no dents, it's all good. Coming down here onto the engine covers, that's all good, no signs of any slides. Oh, while I'm at it, point out the downpipes, because it's important on these things, they do rust, but these are really nice and shiny, so it's been well looked after. Some marks here on this engine cover, but it's probably from somebody's big boot going up and down, resting on the brake lever. Pointing that out, this has got a it's got a slight bend in it, but there's no marks on it as such, so don't know what the story is there, but I'll point it out. Driver's peg is all okay, as is the pillion, no signs of any damage there. It's got this art race can on it, which sounds really nice, you'll hear that in a minute. It's nice and rorty. Seats all good, it's not picking away here as they do at the front, there's no rips or tears in it anywhere. This right hand seat panel's all good, if they go over they tend to take it there, but no, that's all clear. It's got this Kappa top box where you just about squeeze your sandwiches and your jewellery and your crash helmet in. That's one of these quick release gibby style things, so the box comes off as well when you go into your hotel of a night time. It's got these, I didn't put it out in the front, I will in a second, these integrated indicators in the rear tail tidy, which it's got, and these double bubble rear light things. So yeah, it's a trick little point. Coming around here, chain and sprockets, they're all good, well looked after, nicely lubed, tons of life left in that. There's your rear Avon Storm, you can see that's all but new. I think he had that done for the MOT as well. Left hand side of the seat panel, that's all good. You see the other side of the seat here, no rips or tears, not pulling away from the front there. Pillion peg and driver's peg, both there and both work, both okay, no damage. This side of the tank, no dents, dings, marks. For the want of saying it, there's the tiniest mark there, but I'm just pointing it out. Now we come down to this handlebar weight on this side, again slight little mark, probably from being gated, and likewise on the clutch lever, tiniest of marks, but I'm pointing them out. Likewise on the end of this mirror. Top fairing, again it's all good round here. It's got some paint's been worn away here by the looks of it. It's just on this where the fairing folds here, but anyway, there it is. Guy hasn't tried to hide it, and it's got a tiny little crack there. Again, he's not trying to do anything with that. It's got Fiam horns on it. You'll hear that in a minute. That's nice and loud. Engine cover, that's all good. It's not been for a slide down the road. And then finally, back up to the front. Disc, we've already mentioned, brakes all round the other side of the front guard. And again, what I didn't point out when I was up the front, these integrated little mini indicators here on the front. There we are. That's the overall impression. It's got these heated grips on it. I haven't mentioned it in the ad because on this one, the wire, there's two wires, which I don't know if you can see there. One of them is just broken away from there, which means this doesn't work until you solder that back on there if you want sizzling grips. But I haven't advertised it as such because that needs to be done before it'll work. There's the switch for them there. Right, let's turn it on. Well, there you go. That means get out the way. That's nice and loud and a big improvement on the standard hooter. Now I've got to pull the clutch in to actually start it. Hear how easily it starts. Come round here, put my hand over the end of the can. You can hear how quiet that engine is. And finally, you can hear how sexy that art can is. Here end of the video. Next one is going to be done as a compilation between me and Steven Spielberg, so watch out for that.